Hello, this is a presentation done by debit-machines.com. What we'll be addressing today is choosing the right debit machine for your business. What are the different types of hardware? There's dial-up, IP/broadband, wireless, and cellular. Those are your four choices for hardware when it comes to a debit machine. On dial-up units, you can connect via the phone line or the fax line. Transactions are usually 15 to 25 seconds, and they're one of the least expensive machines. The disadvantage of a dial-up machine is you can't be on the phone or be accepting a fax at the same time as you're doing a transaction. Otherwise, you need a dedicated line. Most small businesses that have under 20 transactions a day can work off the same phone line that they use. If you're doing more than 20 or your high transaction area, you'll definitely want your own dedicated line, or you're going to want a IP debit machine. Which brings us to IP broadband debit machines. They're on the high-speed internet network. They usually connect to your router or your modem. They do 3 to 5 second transactions. I call that the Walmart speed or the liquor store speed. It's good for cash out centers that you need to check out people quickly. The other benefit of an IP terminal is that you can use multiple units through one IP connection. So in the past, if you had 6 checkout stations and they're all on dial-up, and it was a busy center, you'd need a dedicated phone line for each checkout station, running you anywhere from $30 to $50 extra for each phone line. Well, now you just need one high-speed internet connection and a router wire leading to them, and you can run multiple units through one high-speed connection. Some of them can even handle up to 200 units. The disadvantage is you have a gateway fee. It's not too much of a big deal. It's about $10 a month usually, depending on provider. Another solution you can use is a wireless debit machine. Wireless debit machines work like cordless phones. They're not cellular debit machines, they're wireless. So they usually, you can go anywhere from 100 to 1,000 meters away from the base. They can both work on IP or dial-up. They're good for businesses like restaurants. At-the-table services is what they're best for. They are, however, one of the most expensive units to invest in. And they also take on a lot of wear and tear because they're mobile and they're being taken around. They get dropped, or if they're in the restaurant, they just take a little bit more abuse. So you want to make sure you have a lifetime warranty if you're going to invest in a wireless debit machine. The last solution you have is a cellular debit machine. Cellular debit machines run on the cell phone networks, either GPRS or Wi-Fi. They're great for mobile businesses, delivery, mobile pet salons, mobile massage therapists, anybody who's mobile, contractors, plumbers, electricians. You can bring them and you can do all debit and credit card transactions on them. You do want to, however, check for the network connections. Not all cities and all towns have good connection on the cell phone networks. You want to make sure there's a good strong signal before you invest in one. The disadvantage is you have the airtime expense, the data plan expense, which can run anywhere from $20 to $40 a month depending on how many transactions you're going to be doing. They're one of the most popular units though, and becoming the norm. People, as they have cell phones, even in their businesses, they're not getting landline phone lines anymore. They're just getting cell phones, and so forth. They need to sell a wireless POS machine as well. For more information, you want to go to www.debit-machines.com. That's DEBIT-MACHINES.com. If you enjoyed the presentation, feel free to comment below. And if you'd like more information on debit machines, feel free to come by the debitmachines.com.